Alright, I think that has left us with... Oh, wait, wrong button. I think that has left us with enough time to prepare. Salutations, class, and welcome back. We are off to a late start this evening, but I do have good news that I have gotten a little bit of exercise. It might be a little bit better to keep up the voice and such as we continue this evening. So, my hopes are pretty high. Of course, we're playing Mystery Dungeon, so obviously I'd be in a good mood. That's actually the scene we just witnessed last time, didn't we? With the crystal that we found in the cave. Ah, this game's so completely nostalgic. Let's continue, shall we? Alright, we've got quite a few missions at Mount Bristle. Presumably, we'll be off doing the exact same stuff today. Smiles go for miles. Getting back to work, and Chatat's probably gonna tell us mission board stuff. Oh, no. Are we on guard duty again? Ah, hi, Proxy. It's been a while. Of course, I do want to give everyone a warm welcome. Hello to Vampire here being Coral being here first, James, Taco, and Kayla. Delighted to see you all. Ah, we're on guard duty again. I'm sorry, but I have something else to do today. Please take over my sentry duty again today. Bye. And now, Abbott. Alright, let's do this! You've done the sentry duty thing once before, right? You'll be fine without me explaining the job again? Good. Then let's get to work! Buck up and do a good job! I'm surprised he doesn't always speak in caps lock. Yeah, we'll have to do basically the same thing. Oh, you know what would be faster? Since this is on the touchscreen, we can actually just click it. That one's probably C dot. Great. The very beginning of the episode and we're already off to feat science. Well, that's very not explanatory. Probably trap hinge, but I will... Yeah, trap hinge. See, that footprint is very nondescript, so... that should be Spinda, I believe. A lot of these might not be very descript, footprints, but we'll see. That one's pretty obviously Hitmontop. That one's generally memorable. Ah, Septile. I mean... Okay, Bayleaf. See, if you just give me a foot with 3 toes, that's gonna be a lot of them, isn't it? Sorry to keep you waiting. Scrunko Neander. That'll do it. Now get back here. You've worked an honest day. Let me review your sentry duty performance. Voltorb shows up, has no feet. I feel like they have a very few omitted from the rotation. Your results were... well, perfect. The footprint is Diglett's. That would be hilarious. And a late welcome to Kirito. I mean, no fault of your own. We started about 30 minutes late ourselves. Ah, yes, this is impressive. You've beaten the previous high score. Yeah, don't worry, you haven't missed much. We've only been streaming for about 7 minutes. Your effort will certainly be rewarded. The reward will be special, too. You two deserve an especially generous selection of rewards. 400. Pecha Scarf. That might prevent, poisoning, or give us a status buff while we're poisoned. Reviver Seed is good. And we'll be hoarding those, of course. You two keep that up. Well, that's another day handled so cleanly. Why does Wigglytuff sit there just balancing an apple on his head? I never understood that. He's just vibing. I'm sorry, Coral. I am not a practitioner of medicine. I don't know what robotics I could apply to this situation. We should get some sleep too. Let's make tomorrow another good day, Xander. Okay, good night. I'm not an omnidisciplinary scientist yet. Up and at 'em! It's morning! Good morning, Xander. Once again, as usual. Yeah, save and continue. Yep, it's Sin. Honestly, that character was leaked quite a while ago, Sheikah. I don't mind it whatsoever. Everyone, I have an announcement before we get down to work. Let me introduce our new allies. Allies? What, more new apprentices? Golly, I wonder what kinds of Pokemon they are. Hey, over here, please. Oh no, of course it's them. Ugh, what stinks? It reeks like rotten cheese. Ew. Yup, that is some kind of foul stench. Why is he blushing? Of course, this gun tank would have a tuba as his background instrument. It's them! These three are our new partners. Whoa! Wait, hold on. What was our voice? I already can't remember what a Brooklyn accent is. Whoa, I'm coughing. Heh, Zubat here. Glad to meet ya. And I'm... Did we do the same thing for him? I already forgot. We might as well for the whole squad. And I'm Team Skull's leader. I'm Skuntank. Remember it. Especially you two. What, you're already acquainted? That simplifies things. These three aren't joining us as apprentices. They will be joining our expedition to lend us their assistance. Just do Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged if you want to do Brooklyn accent. I try, but the thing is, with, me understanding impressions, I'm very good at quoting things. You know, geez, Yogs. But I don't quite remember the phonemes that need to be applied to other things that they would say. So I can quote, but I'm not too good at impressions overall yet. Pardon? Why are you so shocked? Shut up, sir, it's nothing. That one always overreacts to every little thing. Yogs. Very well then. Anyway, the Guildmaster has made his decision. He has decided that having this trio take part will make us stronger on the expedition. However, it would be impossible to coordinate teamwork if we were to begin working together right away. Therefore, we've decided that the trio should live with us for several days. Though it will be only for a short while, I ask everyone to treat our guests with hospitality. Doesn't Chatot think something stinks about this? Literally. Ew, how can the Guildmaster stand this? This is the part where we pan over to Wigglytuff and it plays that scene from SpongeBob where the scent just wafts away from his lack of a nose. And a welcome to Bronzwa. Everyone's here. Okay, we do need a Xander Wiggly. I don't know about making it the little, seal, or isn't that a, Poplio? Isn't that a, Poplio meme? Been a while since I played Pokemon. Yeah, it's Poplio. It's got the little collar. I'm damn sure that's supposed to be a Poplio. That little emote that I see everyone doing. Alright, we do need a Xander wiggle. I wonder how we could put a spin on it, though. Snom will also work. I actually kind of like that one a bit better. Ooh, bobblehead would be pretty funny. I actually think that would be worth a chuckle. I sure hope this expedition ends soon. Yup, yup. Alright, everyone, let's get down to work. Hooray. What's this? Where's your usual spirit? You gotta be kidding! This stinks! How do you expect us to be cheerful when... What? You... Oh no. You... No! The Guildmaster! His rage is building! If Guildmaster gets angry, it will be horrific! Everyone, come on, be cheerful, even if it hurts. Alright everyone, let's get down to today's work. Hooray! I love Wigglytuff. Glad to have met you. Yeah, Yugs. Something's definitely suspicious about them, for sure. I don't know what they're scheming, but let's be careful, Meander. Ah, you two. Take care of the jobs on the boards today, okay? We're counting on you. Okay, shouldn't be too much of a hassle. I think we can try to get everything we find that has Mount Bristle as an option. Is that it? I guess that's it. What are y'all doing here? The expedition should be a joke. I'm looking forward to it. Yugs. Of course, there's just one little thing. Will you wimps get picked for the expedition? I have to make his laugh as obnoxious as possible. Play up the bit. And now we can finally, once we're done with all that conversation, redeem Coral's Hydrate. Go ahead and grab some of our items from storage. I want to see what that, Pecha Scarf does. We can go ahead... I think we're not gonna need this. Prevents poisoning. Pretty simple, but I don't think it comes up often enough for it to be a problem. One Piece laughs be like. I hear so much good about that series, but I really don't know if I'd ever be able to get into it. We can almost afford a TM. I'm looking forward to Shockwave. Shockwave was always one of my favorites. Hits at a distance and never misses. Let's see. Ah, a very low-level Anorith. Really, the rest of our squad can mostly sit here. I kinda wanna take Anorith along. Don't think they'll survive very much, though. Alright, before we head out... So, Shellos will be on any floor, but otherwise we're looking for 5, 7, 8, and 9. Let's be off. Ah, right, my right trigger wasn't registering on the simulator. So it's right bumper that we have. We'll need to make sure to search every single room because of that Shellos. Who could be anywhere? Plenty of those. No Shellos in here. Oh, wonderful choice. Let's go ahead and avoid that nickname. I do kind of want to send Psyduck back. Sir Skit's actually done quite a bit of carrying, to be perfectly honest. We don't tackle you because you have resistance to it. Ah, very well done. Might as well call ourselves Team Quick Attack at this point. Kind of poetic, isn't it? Throwing a Geopebble at the Geodude. Skrunko's such a big help with that helping hand though. Pretty much will buff everyone for the duration of the entire floor. So we shouldn't have any trouble fighting anyone. There's going to be a little bit off to the— ah, you idiots. You could have used those stat buffs. Well, no, I guess it doesn't make a difference. Everyone make the rounds, please. Nothing off to that side. We'll instead focus up over here. Growl hits everyone in the room. That's actually a lot more powerful than what you'd expect from a lot of starter moves like that. Seems we're generally a lot more powerful than the enemies around here. Although I guess having the tackles in reserve would be a bit better. That's the end of the hallway over there, and no Shellos. You're early, Skrunko. Fine, come here. Come here. Ah. Skrunko says hi. Although he might not be very audible on the mic. What are you doing? Are you almost purring? He's like half purring. So, new Guilty Gear character got revealed earlier today. Pretty predictably Sin, because Sin was actually— okay, you get to go away. It's not your time yet. Sin was, model leaked quite a few months ago. So inevitably we knew he was going to happen. We don't know how soon it was going to be. I wonder if those level ups have random stat allocations or if they're off of some sort of presets. No Shellos. There might be a room around here. Looks like no. Easily done. And that's it for this room, so or this floor. No Shellos to be found. It would be kind of poetic if we ended up finding Shellos on floor 6. Let's go ahead and avoid the combat because they're not going to level us up very much at all. Come on, over here. Not very effective, but Starly's gonna have pretty high attack. Doesn't Eevee learn quick attack, too? I feel like a lot of them will. Hey Jay, how you doing? Currently we are winning. We're mostly just doing a little bit of a Monday evening dungeon crawl. And my cat continues to harass me for attention, even though I just fed you 30 minutes ago. I think what I remember from reading the mechanics of this game, they have a table for every single Pokemon for what stats they're supposed to have at what levels. Come on, Scrunko, get back here. Yep, I do have cat. Pretty tired but having a solid day. Miss playing the OG Mystery Dungeon. We're here on Explorers of Sky, which is very near and dear to my heart. Come on, Scrunko. There, everyone. Oh, I guess he's not going to actually follow unless, he's second place in the single file line. Because I don't think his runaway is triggered. Okay, now everything works correctly. So, the thing about my cat is he usually interrupts me about an hour and a half into the stream. Right now, he's about 40 minutes early. But then again, he is basically wanting attention every hour of the day. So he does pick the most inopportune times. Get everyone in the room and wail on him. Maybe now that Pecha Scarf would have been helpful. Coral can harass me for attention instead. I mean, technically, if you want to be accurate, we're done with Nice Week, if you were interested. I could go back to harassment of my own. Let's see. Pecha Berry. That is not our Starly. You just want attention, Coral? Okay, fine. We could play Guilty Gear if you'd like. That's one of my favorite games to play with anyone. Well, that's the usual joke we have, Jay. Coral's sense of humor kind of revolves around being bullied. Yeah, I am a Gold Boost main in Strive. And only chance of me picking up a different character is if they brought back Heihyun from the previous game, but that was an incredibly unpopular character. Well, unpopular as a character, but I see a lot of people playing them. I can't remember, is this a... Okay, yeah, we can make anyone eat it. In, some other games, you explicitly have to throw it at someone to have it interact. Faust, whoa. Exard Faust is husband material. I'm not so sure about Strive Faust. Ah, finally! have a better move in here to use, and this one has a lot of extra attack power behind it. Enemy in front. We might link that move instead. That might just be a better powerhouse weapon compared to Quick Attack. Quick Attack we mostly use for the utility of it. Let's go ahead and test it out, shall we? No need for a nickname. Oh right, we can't decline this. We explicitly have to send Spinnerack back. Well, Coral, we can fix that, even if you don't want to afford Strive. The older Guilty Gear games are usually on sale for a very cheap price. Especially Accent Core, although I don't personally like Accent Core very much. Leo is an absolute king. I do love him. If I wasn't playing Gold Lewis, I probably would have gone into playing him. Oh, trust me, your laptop definitely would have enough space for Accent Core. In fact, let me go check out Accent Core on the store. I think this game's gotta be only 300 megs. Storage says 3 gigabytes. I find that hard to believe. Then again, it does have a lot, and I mean a lot of sprites. We've reached a destination floor, so this is where we have one of our missions to do. The Leo back stance is great. I love the blender that he does. It's also a bit of storytelling. Leo is at his most powerful when he's facing away from his problems. A lot of depth to his character, which personally I do relate to. His whole issue with pride kind of screams Gifted Kid to me. Although his issue is mostly being... Actually, no. He does kind of have a Gifted Kid backstory. I forget if Shellos is already part ground type, so we'll just use... Oh, wait. That's the Shellos we need to talk to. So, the friendly characters have a yellow shadow underneath them. Tell me, how visible is that yellow shadow underneath the Shellos? It's there, I can see it, but only about 3 or 4 pixels of it. Watch, we might still see it as they get beamed away. Yeah, just barely visible there. I hate how they prompt you twice for trying to go back. I think that has worse repercussions than just continuing forward. Well, both of my moves against you kinda suck. Faust is pretty great, and in fact, even for, character tropes, I probably would have been willing to play... Hold on. What about if I switched to Faust, if I ever went back to Accent Core? See, I don't hate Accent Core systems, or anything along that line. I just couldn't actually find a character I completely vibed with. Granted, I do love Slayer, who doesn't? But... I think maybe I'd have a lot more wacky fun if I picked the wacky character to play in Accent Core. I'll give that a try! We might do an AC plus R stream. Sometime in the future. Ah, our inventory is full. Actually, Noah, why not just eat one of these? Haha! You know, one thing we can do, you all know how much I love doing slow, cautious preparation. We can go ahead and pop a charge at the start of a floor, and be ready to dish out a very powerful spark to the first enemy that we'll need it against. See how much damage this does. A lot. Snubble's pretty precious. Indeed. Let's see. I've only got... Oh wait, there's a regular apple. Do inform me a bit more about that puzzle game. Here is another Shellis we need to talk to. No, we're not leaving. Yes, we are exploring. So that is the randomly assigned Shellis. As I said, it would be funny if it was on floor 6, and floor 6 it happened to be. Welcome, Usagi. Delighted to see you. Lot of rooms on this floor. We can actually beeline to the exit, since we know we've completed our goal here. Thank you, Sir Skit. You get out of the way. Seems everyone's interested. Send you back because I'd like to keep our current squad that we got rolling. Yes, I did see the new character in Strive. Looking forward to him. He'll be a lot like Nagaryuki, but not, completely broken and overpowered. He actually has to take a moment to wait to manage his meter, rather than it being passive. Replace the team. Not a chance. Aaron, you fiend, you got me to Nya without a redeem. Nidorino's generally a bit stronger than most of the other things we'd find. Although Nidorina would be on the same level. Let's see, what can we afford to get rid of? We're not using the sticks, but oh, wait, whoops. Hurl. Okay, so we can't throw the entire stack of items like we can in, Genso Wanderer. Set that, and we might as well start using them. If we see an enemy on the floor, we'll go ahead and start using them. I didn't remember that Dizzy was one of your favorites, though I suppose I can't be surprised. She's one of the favorite Guilty Gear waifus, and she has a really high chance of coming back. I think you'd get a kick out of Scene, though. He's pretty precious. He's also an idiot. If you wanted a himbo character in Guilty Gear, it would be Scene. Always used her and Ino. So it would have been, Exard or Accent Core then. I'm surprised. I thought, Strive would have been your first Guilty Gear. No, I don't want to leave. Yes, I want to continue exploring. And let's beeline for that exit now. Focus on completing our tasks since we're not going to get too much XP. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, Usagi, but Aaron has you called out pretty explicitly. There's only a very specific person who would play both Ino and Dizzy. Either of those characters on their own are not incriminating, but they have very, very different playstyles. And very, very similar gazes put on them. I wouldn't say they're similar characters, but the same people tend to like them. Is there anything we can generally get rid of? The Past Within. I remember us talking about it. I don't think we kept up with it too much. I'd love to set up a collab about that, though. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, would you be willing to DM me on Discord about that? Just so I don't forget. Escape orbs are very, very good. We'll swap that. We're looking for sleep seed on floor 9, but I think we already have plenty. Shame we can't just give them the one we have. Interesting, Automod caught that. Rabbits don't have very, very sharp teeth though, do they? That is a sleep seed we need to swap out. Actually, it says we already marked off our, objective as complete. So we might have only had to get here while holding one. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave. Mission complete. Usagi, how many of these do you have saved up? Fine. I'll give you what you asked for. What defines very cute? I mean, any one of them that I do would be very cute. I'm adorable, you know that. Nya! That one's underwhelming. You get a freebie. Nya! There we go. That one's a little bit better. Violent Seed. Wonder what that one does. Usagi, be very, very careful with what you say here. Or I might have to bully you in Guilty Gear again. Reviver seeds are always good. Get our share of 200. Ah, you know, you should do Usagi. If you want to be bullied, I know exactly where you can get plenty of bullying. Now, I've got you a little challenge. And by that, I mean a challenge. You're a VTuber. Why don't you enter the Guilty Gear Strive tournament this Friday? There's very much a chance I could run into you. Otherwise, anyone else would be very happy to bully you. And genuinely, I'd be impressed if you could go more than 0-2. That would be a good challenge. Ah, perfect. I think that one was good for, Scrunko, right? It's usually done off of type chart matchups. Running a bit low on tea. We should get some sleep too. Let's make tomorrow another good day, Neander. Do you want to see you among the first to lose? I mean, that would be funny, Usagi. You know what would be even funnier? Seeing you get destroyed on stream. It's entirely possible you'll be one of the first matches visible. Yeah, we just had dinner, but I could go for some more food. My belly'll never get filled on grub like that. Alright, the guild members have all gone off to bed. Let's go find it now. Huh? Find what? What else? The guild's food stock. We'll find the food and give ourselves a proper feast. I like that thinking, Yogs. Okay, let's get to it. I hate it. Up and at 'em! It's morning! Shouldn't he shout that down the hall? I'd hope it would be audible to everyone. It is a lot of pressure, but it is kind of a dice roll. Usually, a lot of the good players are put up on stream first. And 3. Smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work. Hooray! Ah, you two. Your task today is to obtain stock to replenish the larder. Larder? You mean go get some food? Correct. We inspected the larder this morning. For some mysterious reason, the guild's food stock has dropped sharply all of a sudden. Furthermore, our entire stock of perfect apples has disappeared. That was the only item to get completely cleaned out. Perfect apples? What are those? They're very big and very delicious apples, but more than that, they are the guildmaster's favorite food. If there were no perfect apples, the guildmaster would, the guildmaster would... Go on. If there were no perfect apples, what would happen to Wigglytuff? The guildmaster would... Yes, that's what would happen. That's why I'm begging you two to get some perfect apples. What did he just say? I didn't hear. It'll really bug me not knowing. But, oh well. Sure, we'll go get some. You can count on us. Good. Perfect apples can be found deep in apple woods. Now, listen, this may seem like a simple errand, but it's a crucial job. After all, this is all about the guildmaster's... addiction. There, I said it. So, please don't fail. Okay. Let's keep doing our best, Neander. Whoa, looks like they're going out foraging for food. That's because we feasted last night. I hate it. A thankless task thanks to us. Let's mess with them. Inevitably, we'll be antagonized on our next outing. Ah, Electivire's finally here. Howdy, welcome to the Electivire link shop. I'll link all the moves you want for just 500 a session. And what that does is it lets us use moves one after another. Also, we get to relearn moves that we've forgotten. Thunder I would like, but we can't afford it. Let's see, what do we afford to get rid of? The XI seed's pretty funny. We'll use one, just in case. That should be enough for now. We can probably afford to put up a lot of our other apples. I'm certain we'll be getting a lot of other ones where we're going. Go ahead and get rid of a lot of those. Doesn't seem to dislike, so the red... Right! Red was for fire and orange was for fighting, even though that's exactly the opposite of, how it's normally represented in Pokemon. Mostly no difference. Do we really need to store an apple? I think we'll be fine without. Never mind, we should have plenty of room in our inventory. Thank you very much, Coral. Hope you have an excellent time to relax. Now, how's the squad looking? We've got a pretty nice mix, but let's actually swap out Starly. We have electric, normal, bug, and water. Pretty much everyone here is redundant in some form or another. Starly does have the most potential. So let's bring you back. We're heading to the Apple Woods, I believe. Oh, wrong bell. We just walk right out the door. I remember this goofy little tune. This must be the entrance to Apple Woods. According to Chatot story, we need to get to the deepest part. That's where the perfect apple should be. Let's keep doing our best, Neander. Right, I think I remember this. Don't they try to sabotage and get us in a bad reputation with the guild? Whoa-ho-ho! Looks like they're off and running. We'll go after them. Come on. Do we even have much in the way of level ups to be made here? 68 EXP points. And we need quite a bit more. I don't know that we'll get too much. Given how much of the cakewalk the last few dungeons have been, I think we can go ahead and be a bit less thorough with our approach here. Also, I think I've made a formal decision. I will not be buying Scarlet or Violet soon. I might later, it might be a month or two. I might get it as a Christmas present. But overall, it doesn't look too promising for me. We'll probably continue playing a lot of ROM hacks and DS era Pokemon games. A twist band. We just need to get to the last floor. Oh, hello there. Doesn't matter who eats that one, so... Yeah, I've been really wanting to play Emerald Rogue. That one seems like a riot. I'll be completely honest with y'all, we're probably not going to keep a lot of the other squad members with us for the entire duration of our game. So I'm gonna be a bit less focused on trying to get them gummied up. Oh, you fool. I can outlast you. tackle for you again. Spark wouldn't help us here, it would not be very effective. That's pretty powerful, but we're still doing way more damage to them than they are to us. So we're probably over-leveled. We will focus specifically on trying to find these stairs in each one of these floors. I think there's gonna be no harm in speedrunning to the end. Oh, hello there. Probably not a good TM to use. But it would be funny. I think we'll keep that one in storage. Actually, wait, that's right. Explosion functions differently in this game. It, cuts your HP in half, I believe, and damages the terrain around you. Could you imagine seeing a Alolan Executor in any of these rooms? Night for real. Thank you, Coral. I'll give you a response, and I will stay hydrated. I think that's actually... getting to the end of our cup right there. So probably, once we're back at the guild, we'll go ahead and take our break. Good one to use. Every single mon in the game also has a unique personality value, which determines what their IQ skills are, and the dialogue that they normally have. I think there's a unique one for Palkia and Dialga. They each have ones that make them talk exclusively in all caps. Well done. That is a bug type, of course. Gloom is not an issue. You know what I want to start in December? I do want to start our actual, Touhou playing. Because the whole idea was that we'd get through this game and, play it concurrently with another Touhou game, so we could finally start on Genso Wanderer. Which is one of my most anticipated streams. One of my all-time favorite games I've ever played. You know, the more you think about it, it's kind of weird that they, picked all these single wide hallways here. Especially for a game that requires you to have a party of 4 characters. There's a similar game, Touhou Labyrinth, which actually has you walking around with a party of like 20 characters. The hallways in that game are a few blocks wide. It's kind of weird that everyone shuffles single file, and then maybe once you get into a room, you have a bit more diverse combat. I know you're looking forward to it, Usagi. Oh, wow. Sounds like Starly was ambushed. Interesting idea. Yeah, Starly waddled off alone and got KO'd. We don't need their assistance. Surskit's kind of carrying, though. I mean, in all honesty, it's still me who's carrying. But they've done quite a bit of work so far. Power Band. Might as well swap it with the apple, and then we can go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, no you don't. Why don't you come over here and say that to my face? See, I want to reach out a lot more to my fellow Toho enjoyers. So I might actually start picking up just some of the shooter games. That actually would not be a bad idea. I guess we start all the way back from, Toho 6 then, don't we? We do get a few moments of brief reprieve in those games. Although during a stage, I'm probably not going to have much ability to speak to y'all. It'll be between stages or when we're in dialogue with bosses, mini-bosses, and such. There's other Toho fan games I'd love to try. I think really just introducing y'all to the universe might be a bit of a better way to handle things. If I actually knew anyone who basically had my same lack of skill level, I'd play Soku. Soku's a really, really cool fighting game. Actually, just for a laugh, what were the hallucinations in this game? Yeah, everyone just looks like a substitute. Get a smackdown there, and continue. You know, for allegedly having so many apples, we've only found one so far, haven't we? Scrunko, you know you're supposed to attack him, right? If he gets that close to you, slap him back. We don't turn the other cheek here. Warning! Incoming missile. I remember back in the early days of MechWarrior Online, when, they hadn't properly balanced things yet. There were a lot of situations where you could end up trying to hide someplace, but still end up getting bombarded. Non-traitor. If the Pokemon has a confused status or cowering status, its wildly aimed attacks will not hit friends. Do you actually have more than us at this point? We're still both half a star. We're both very, very not smart. This one was for binding attacks, right? No, that was just preventing attack drops. With all the grass types around here, we haven't had much of a chance to use Spark properly. Come on, why don't you step right up? B-Drill is a bigger problem. You get sparked. Oh, Scrunko. Do you actually have any attacking moves? I don't know if Scrunko has tackle or anything like that. You have Flail. Okay, so hopefully you get a new move soon. I imagine we're getting close to the end, so we don't need to worry about using too many power points. Ah, here we go. Deep Apple Woods. Is this a second phase, or just the end? Because eventually we get to dungeons that have a phase 1 and 2. This is the deepest point in Apple Woods, isn't it? According to Chatot, the perfect apple should be around here. Oh, Neander! Look there! Hanging on that humongous tree. Those must be perfect apples. Alright then, how should we get those perfect apples? Chahaha, easily done. Who said that? Chahaha. What? You? Team school at your service. Service. Hehehe. It's Wimpy and Company. What took you so long? We've been having us a picnic of the perfect apples while waiting for you to show. What took you so long? What? Ho ho ho. You took so long, I stuffed myself. I'm not narrating that. They're saying they ate the perfect apples, Neander, but there's still a few left on the tree. Let's knock those creeps out and take home some perfect apples. Chahaha, knock us out? That's very rude of you. Why, I was even going to offer my help for your mission. Pardon? You were wondering how you could get the perfect apples? Nothing could be easier. Watch. Oh, some perfect apples. See, what I tell ya. Now go on, scoop up those perfect apples and scuttle back to the guild. Choo-ho-ho. Woo-ho-ho. Heh-heh. Huh? What's the matter? Aren't you going to pick them up? And after I was so nice and helped you out. Choo-ho-ho. You're going to pull another dirty trick, aren't you? You won't fool me again. Color me surprised, they didn't fall for it at all. Oh, how boring is it? I knew it. It's a little disappointing you didn't fall for our act. But so what? What are you going to do about it? The only thing we can. We'll knock out your team. Then we're taking the perfect apples back to our guild. Well now, aren't we feeling peppy today? When we first met, you were shaking like a leaf too. It's true. That time I did back down. Even now I'm a little scared. But I won't lose again. I won't ever back down again. So be it. In recognition of your courage, we'll be honored to take you on fair and square. Watch out, Neander. They're going to try something. Let's see if you can withstand this attack. Coughing and I will use our noxious gas combo. Ugh, that was awful. Oh, Neander. Are you okay, Neander? Thank goodness. Ugh. Ah! What? They left without me. We both got knocked out. What a horrible stench. It still reeks a little. Ew. Oh, where are the perfect apples? Oh, they're gone. Did those bullies eat them all? If they're all gone, there's nothing we can do. We can't do anything else. Let's go back to our guild. Uh-oh. A save prompt before we get back that can only mean bad things. What? You failed? Are you serious? Oh no, what am I going to do? Seriously, what am I going to do? It's not our fault. It's because Skuntank and his... Quiet! I don't want to hear any excuses. You leave me no choice. For the time being, you'll go without dinner tonight. What? But you failed to complete an important job. Your punishment could be much more severe. I don't want to hear anything from you. You've saddled me with this terrible task. I've got to report this to the Guildmaster now. Upon hearing my report, the Guildmaster's sure to... I will report this to the Guildmaster after dinner. You two will come with me when I do so. If I had to face the Guildmaster's wrath all by myself, well, that would hardly be fair. Therefore, you two will come with me. That's an order. The big sad. Oh. Hiya! You brought me some perfect apples, didn't you? Thank you. There's a slight... it's awfully hard to say this, but... Huh? What's wrong? You see, truth be told, these apprentices, well, they failed in their mission to bring back any perfect apples. And... so, to put it another way, it's okay, I understand. It's alright, nobody wins all the time. Don't feel blue, don't feel blue. Where are the other perfect apples? As I explained, they failed to get them, so, in other words, the perfect apples, the number of perfect apples harvested would be, 0. Oh. Therefore, not even one perfect apple was obtained. That means, Guildmaster, you will have to make do without perfect apples for a little bit. Yep, that's what it means. Joker arc. Guildmaster? Guildmaster! He's going to cry. But no. Yo, the whole place is shaking. Cover your ears. Why? Don't argue. Do it now. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, wow, that actually does hurt my ears. Sorry to disturb you. We've come to deliver a perfect apple, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, of course it's them. There you go. A genuine perfect apple. Please accept it as our token of friendship. Oh, wow! You went and got it just for me. Yay! Thank you! Friends, friends! Thank you so very kindly. Thanks to you, we've all been spared a catastrophe. Hey, you two. Quit dozing and show your respect and appreciation. No, it's quite alright. After all, your guild has been very generous and hospitable to us. It's only right that we try to repay that favor in our own way. Ah, I see you're the most admirable of Pokemon. To be able to embark on an expedition with someone so noble as you, it will be truly inspiring. No, you will be the one to inspire us. Truly, we look forward to our expedition. It's late now, so we'll be off to bed. Until tomorrow then. Thank you. Good night, friends. Ooh, cutscene. More Grovyle lining up. Maybe. But, Chief, why'd you bother helping out that chicken? Like, giving away that perfect apple right then. We should have just watched what happened to them after. That would have been hilarious. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. You're not thinking strategically, you two. Why'd we come here in the first place? Ah, there you are on time, Scrunko. The expedition, right? Right now, the trick is for us to win the trust of Wigglytuff. I get it, Neil. But this being a famous guild and all, I was playing it cautious at first, but it's been ridiculously easy. Wigglytuff's been nothing more than a big baby. He's no big deal. It's not a big deal. Why everyone's so terrified of Wigglytuff, I don't know. I'm clueless. Anyway, if we find a treasure wall on the expedition, we knock out the guild's crew. Then we snatch the treasure and skedaddle on out. Whoa ho ho! This plan is a sure thing. Heh heh. Skuntank's team bested us again, didn't they? It's good that Wigglytuff didn't blow up at us. Ugh, but we didn't get to eat dinner after all. I'm famished. Sorry, I know you're hungry too, Neander. Staying awake doesn't help. Let's get some sleep. Good night, Neander. Let's keep at it tomorrow. I would redeem that hydrate for you, Usagi, but we are out of tea. It is roughly our hour in, as you know the usual mark is. Up and at 'em, it's morning! Good morning, Neander. We will go ahead and depart for just a little bit, and I will make our return shortly. Although with all the talking we're doing tonight, I might need to take a breather for a bit longer than usual. I'll see you all in a few minutes. Yeah. Scoot back up. Check a couple of other settings. I don't want to be away for too long. And I'm positively famished, mostly because I didn't have dinner last night. But-umts. But-umts, as the usual. So, the roommate actually cut up some watermelon, which would that double as a hydrate? I realized I can't do the Xander voice very well with a mouthful. I guess it is time for the usual hydrate. Oh dear, that... There's still steam coming off of my cup of tea, so that's fresh off the pot. I think maybe not yet. I will get y'all in just a few minutes, though. Anywho, back to the usual business. Also, I just realized we don't have the noise cancelling on. I need to actually have a Scrunko switch. One that changes the noise cancelling from on to off, because the noise suppression usually prevents y'all from hearing his purring. Ahem. One last item. Tomorrow or the day after, or perhaps in several days' time. Yeah, we'll need a Scrunko button for whenever he shows up. We plan to announce the members of the expedition party. Wow! By golly, the members are finally going to be picked. Oh my gosh, it will be so fun! Everyone, this is your last chance to make an impression. Work hard and impress us if you want to be chosen. Alright everyone, let's get down to work as usual. What you got for me, Chatot? I'm so hungry, Neander. Ah, you two. You two should take care of listed jobs today. We're counting on you. There's one other thing, about the expedition. You should give up on being chosen as expedition members. No, why? Your failure yesterday weighs heavily. As you know, it is difficult to tell what our guildmaster is thinking from his demeanor. But there's no doubt that he must be seething with anger inside. It's unlikely that he would bother to choose you for the expedition. So, when the time comes to announce the members, don't get your hopes up. That's all. I was already weak from hunger, and then to be told something like that, there's no way I can get motivated now. Psst, listen up. Huh? I heard a voice somewhere. Shh, over here. Hi, Bidoof. Shh, by golly, not so loud. Coral, you do have my formal permission to depart from the stream. You really don't have to sit here and... I mean, right now it's gotta be 2 or 3 a.m. I do wholeheartedly recommend that you take care of things responsibly. The VOD will be up. At least it does sound like I might have helped you remember. Aw. I'm a fool. I know nothing. I may sound like a silly clown. I am very comfy. A lot of folks have actually said that I do make excellent background noise, and that makes me proud. Watermelon. Phew. No one saw anything, except maybe Krogunk. What's up? Why did you call us in here? Well, here you go. Oh, apples. You must be very hungry. We all set aside a little bit of our dinners last night for you. Now, eat up. Amen to that. Give me more of that shit. Give me more of that frickin'. Hell yeah. Whoa, thanks. I'm revitalized. Great. We can all use help when we're down. Every one of us needs to be able to work hard in order to be picked for the expedition. Yup. Thanks, everyone. But about the expedition, Chatot just came and told us. We're probably not going to be chosen. How could you say that? There's no telling what might happen. No siree. The members haven't been picked yet. Everyone, thanks for trying to cheer us up, but... Aw. Hopefully a very formal for the third time's the charm. Good night, Coral. Do sleep well. Please, be very responsible for your work tomorrow. Doesn't everybody want to go on the expedition? What if we were chosen to go? If that happened, someone here might not get to go. Would you all be okay with that? No, I wouldn't like that. But of course, if someone is chosen, then someone else can't go. That's just the way it is. If you don't get picked for the expedition, you should cheer for those who did. Yup. And everyone wants to go on the expedition with you, Scrunko and Neander. Everyone, honestly. Thank you. Okay, then we'll keep trying our best to get picked for the expedition. We'll keep on trying to the end. Yup, that's the spirit. Yes, let's all do our best. We've got to try hard so we can all go. Yes! Hell yeah. Let's get some jobs done. Hey, you two over there. Oh, it's Krogunk. What are you up to with Bidoof and the others? It all looks so sneaky. I suppose it's got nothing to do with me, but... Anyway, that's not why I called you here. The waiting's over. It's about my shop. I'm gonna not do that. Not every time. The Krogunk Swap Shop is back in business. Krogunk? Swap Shop? You heard right. I finally finished repairing my swap cauldron, which means that I'm finally back in business again. You can put certain kinds of items in this here swap cauldron, and those items get swapped for an item offered up by another Pokemon somewhere around Treasure Town. There are some Pokemon around that have pretty rare items for swapping, so you could end up with a stupendously great swap. Get it? So if you feel like swapping items, you bring them to me, alright? Let's give it a try. Really cool stuff. Interesting idea. They're highlighted in red, so I don't think we have the items we can swap. Alright. Okay, so we look for items that have stars on them. I think we might have unlocked the ability to get the necessary items here. So we'll come back to that later. What do we got? Hopefully a bounty with a very, very high level requirement. Those are C, which is not very much. There we go. Anything for Waterfall Cave. Let's go! Oh? There's someone at the cafe entrance. I wonder what's going on. Hey, is something going on? Something at the cafe? Yeah, it seems like there's some wonderful news for all the explorers. I wonder what kind of wonderful news. Now I'm really interested. I'm going to go find out. And he was never seen again. I'm going to. Wonderful news, huh? Hey, Xander, I think we should go and see too. Quite the bit of chit-chat. Wow, there's a crowd. May I have everyone's attention, please? First of all, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules. Today, I would like to give you some wonderful news of hopes and dreams. Ahem. Thanks to your kind patronage, this cafe has been quite popular. We've been fortunate to have so many wonderful customers. This shop's pride and joy, the recycle shop, is fully operational and has collected many items. We would like to thank you for your kind patronage by opening a new service. We're calling it Project P. Project P? What's that? This project aims to use the items gathered at the recycle shop in order to explore unexplored places. Allow me to explain. Or allow me to explore. Right now at the recycle shop, you can trade several items in exchange for one of the shop's items. Thanks to everyone's continued recycling efforts, we have gathered a lot of items here at the shop. The service will continue to operate in the same manner. And now with Project P established, you might be wondering how Project P fits into all this. We'll use the accumulated items to explore unexplored areas. There are still so many places found around the world that are waiting to be found and explored. So many secret treasures and challenging puzzles waiting to be discovered. So let's go out and find them. That's what Project P is about. Ah, the pursuit of knowledge. I like that. And continuing exploration. We'll find dazzling treasures in new exploration areas, probably. And if you bring your discoveries back to the cafe, you'll get a special deal at the recycle shop. This should keep items circulating through the recycle shop. The items at the recycle shop will become more and more amazing. What do you think? Do you understand? Yes, I've been in a history lesson and know what triangular trade is. Don't you think it's a magnificent project full of hopes and dreams? Whoa, this is genius! It seems so economical. We've already sent out an exploration team to find unexplored areas. There should be new discoveries before long. So, everyone, please keep recycling more and more every day. Let's all work together and find unexplored areas. Amazing! So cool. Recycling leftover items, trading them around. They're bound to turn into unbelievable treasures. And being able to explore the... explore the unexplored. Oh, I'm so excited. We should recycle more. Hey, that is very important advice. I forget who we talk to. Do we just talk to the stand or do we talk to them? Project P is a dream I've had for many years. Someday I know I'll make a huge discovery that will amaze everyone all over the world. I guess we get the services later, because it doesn't look like we do anything with it right now. What you got for me? Very good choices. Repairs a used TM. We'll eventually get one of those. Purple doesn't give us much of a boost. I'd rather save up the money for any of the, TMs. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of things we can sell here. Let's focus on that first. We'll want to save up the apples, since we did go without last night. We can probably get rid of the small ones. And a couple of the larger ones. Oh, wait, hold on. Would you look at that? I do know that's one of the most important ones. We don't need to worry about flamethrower just yet. We're also not going to try to use recycle just for the moment. I don't know who can learn it. Maybe Skrunko can. But I think for a utility ability, we'd like to leave it on a Pokemon that isn't going to be there for every single expedition we're on. Is anyone not type redundant with us? We've got lots of bugs and water, so that kind of does cross over. Given that mostly so far we've recruited bugs or water types, Surskit has a lot of overlap. Right, before we depart. There we go. And now... How warm is that? Still kind of warm. I might be able to survive. It's not too likely, though. Check the DMs. We will bring up the very important window. Actually, I am definitely going to need an ice cube or two for this. Give me a second. I'll be right back. And the ice is already gone, so I'm probably about to hurt myself. What for today? If it's something hot, I don't know about a fire level theme. Very well. To celebrate our scalding hot tea. Not Act 1. Actually, no. Act 1 is the one that's actually hot. Oh, right. We'll need to mute the, actual emulator first. I forget which button it was. That will also work. Alright. Posture check. Stretch. And time to destroy Xander. Isn't there supposed to be audio here? Let me guess, it got muted for copyright. Oh no, the tab itself was muted. For some reason, I just opened this one up. There we go. Goodness, that's warm. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop at what would be roughly equivalent to 6. So I'll get the last third of that here in a moment. Don't worry, Stella. I do know my limits, and I do respect them. One thing you can look forward to is I'm never going to try to humiliate myself. You know, those kinds of streams where they have like I might do Bean Boozled, but the kind of streams where they let your audience write your own tweets, or eating super hot chip and stuff like that every time I die. Probably not going to happen here. I'm not much of one of hurting myself for the sake of clowning. I do a pretty good job of just being a clown in general. There it is. The excuse for me to stop being nice. Brr. Anywho, on to our usual waterfall cave adventures. We have a determinate floor for every single one of our tasks here. Really? So soon? Guess Beedrill wasn't up to snuff. Surskit, you're the only one who's actually pulling their own weight. Probably because you were here first. It's been a week. Alright, fine. Are we, no longer going to be nice to each other? I'll almost miss it. But bullying you is way more fun, Stella. How appropriate that it's Thanksgiving week. Almost, Stella. Almost. I don't remember seeing the Poliwags last time. don't think they're new. Beware, eating it will stun you, as is necessary for the roguelike. Alright, here's the first one we have to be on. See, I really appreciate that more than you can imagine, Stella. A lot of my friends outside of the streaming biz are very, very reserved and passive. Granted, a few of them do get away with it and let me, they let me get away with it if it's very obviously benign. I've gotten to the point where I understand which nerves not to strike with a number of my friends. So I do get away with a couple of crude jokes and such. Now, I don't get to go all out with any of them. A lot of them do have buttons I try to avoid pressing. Though for the most part, I don't think there's that kind of a rift between the two of us. I've really appreciated having yourself and Coral around. Y'all two got an excellent sense of humor. And that is an excellent gummy. Now I learned non-trader, so that means I'm actually ever so slightly behind Scrunko. You handle this one. How's your HP, my guy? Scrunko's in a little bit of trouble. I think you'll be okay, though. Actually, while you're tanking... Take that. Finish him off. There we go! I'm going to cautiously advance, and how about no? Scrunko, get away from there. Might as well. Does that only apply to the room? Wooper is already a ground type, I believe. Actually, just in case. Actually, no, even better than that. This is where we have to be resourceful because we're in danger. Here because of my magnetic charm. Radiant charisma is how I usually like to call it. I know, it hurts to compliment people you don't like, doesn't it? It's how I feel whenever I say I'm happy to see you. Why is Wooper such a problem? Come on, you two. Mission objectives. Okay, retrieve the stolen item, but what are we looking for? And who might have it? Quite exotic indeed. you'll be the one, because you're actually taking a while to take the damage. Let's see. Nothing we have directly deals the damage we need. Just continue wailing on him. And there we go. No, we are not leaving. We will continue. That was difficult, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, very tsundere. Ah, you know what? While we're here, why don't we wipe that stupid grin off his face? You know you could attack. Right, Scrunko. Right, this is one of those games where we gotta accept settings. There we go. Wait around for a little bit for him to heal. Let's forget that one, Scrunko. On to the next floor. Which of you two is it? Just in case it was him, we'll split them both up. Hopefully we can get a, Xander became terrified. I guess terrified means I can only move and can't do any actions. Surskit carrying the team. There we go. The outlaw fights are tough. I'm not sure if we could take another one. I'll need that heal seed, of course. Do we have a Pecha berry? Ah, perfect. I'll take that. Afflicts all enemies in the room with the petrified condition. Incapable of action until something is done on it. Is there anything we were looking to sell? I mean, maybe the plain seed. Always be kind to your roguelike shopkeeps. Might as well. Did we store a lot of our stuff? I can't remember. Alright, we'll go ahead and just place that back down then. Hi Chris! How you doing? We're having quite a few challenges here today. I'm glad you're doing good. Let's see, we've got a few more objectives. We've got a rescue and then 2 more fights, so we do get a little interim break here. Oh, well, there's the Geodude in question. Go ahead and rescue her. A Geodudette, if you will. Well done. Maybe save that for when we get to, a fight with one of the outlaws up here. We will want to thoroughly explore these floors to make sure we can get all the items that we can get, in preparation for a couple of the very hard fights coming up. How did Spark miss? Well, it does have only 95% accuracy. Probably translates to imperfection in this game, too. Gladly. You're at full health. Luckily, with the little sandwich formation we have right here, the injured party members get to stay in the middle where they'll be a little bit safer. I am so glad that you're feeling better, Chris. Why are you running away? Y'all better help. Surskit knows what's up. Thank you. Gang up on him. He deserves this. I don't know if we got a Wooper yet. Let's see. I don't know who we're fighting yet. I will keep Grimer just to keep our team diverse. Although Wooper using Mudshot would have been a very good idea. Anything that lowers speed is very, very useful. Overpowered, even, if you would. There might be another room connecting over here. Or not. That one in the bottom right's probably just a circular route. We'll wait till someone shows up, and everyone's on full health. Charge up my power, since I finally get the chance to do this. Also helps me block a bubble if that happens. Now, let's see what this does. Yeah, we're gonna need it. I think charge doubles the power of your next electric move. So this essentially lets us conserve power points for a spark. And hopefully that should do it. There we go. We've got one more fight under our belt. Yeah, the outlaw music's pretty goofy, Avid. Oh, whoops, wrong move. For you, Skrunko. And please come back. You know, that is actually a very cat-like mannerism. You ever startle your cat and then they suddenly have the zoomies hardcore? They'll just dart around the room. At least Skrunko's very good at flailing. Yeah, the sudden adrenaline spike, and then the cat just gets the zoomies and starts running everywhere for no reason. Ooh, what do we got here? We might want one of these. We do not have enough money for the gummy here, as much as I'd like it. That's one of my favorite tropes in these games, whenever they make the shopkeepers really, really powerful. Yeah, you can steal from them, but you'll probably get destroyed. Everyone is on full health, so we are allowed to proceed. Exploration team, run! I mean, I guess we might just quick attack. Can we surround them? Doesn't look like they want to fight back. They're just gonna run away. So this one doesn't look like it's going to be that difficult. Indeed, that was pretty easy. We will not leave yet. We do have a couple of items I do want to pick up. Namely, the gummy. And we do have an escape orb if we ever get into trouble. Yeah, very difficult to recruit a Kecleon. They actually get, I think, one of the skills which is otherwise exclusive to Dialga. At very, very max IQ, I believe they constantly have double speed. Step over here. You know what? They can handle it. I'll just hit him with the snipes. Otherwise, it's exclusive to Dialga. I mean, the Pokemon God of Time would presumably be able to move around at double speed, right? Actually, I think Darkrai gets it too. I can't remember. Thank you for getting back my decoy orb. To show my thanks, I want you to have my Wide Slash, which we'll make very, very good use of. I think that's actually typeless. More importantly, it does let us hit multiple enemies at once. Grey Gummy is good. So then why is Kecleon so busted? Because it gets double speed. Aside from Dialga, which I think Dialga gets a very unique IQ version, which gives them the all-cap speak and all that stuff. Then, Kecleon also specifically gets that ability. Oh-ho-ho! Good stuff. That's a very, very good reward. You brought Surskit in for a rest. This is the bounty on this outlaw's head. Take this item as your reward. Ooh, wonder what that does. Thank you for your cooperation. Why does Kecleon have the same ability as the God of Time? Shopkeeper privilege. You brought Hoppip in for a rest, doing the exact same routine here. Bzzzt. See, now everyone gets to get along again. We should get some sleep too. Let's make tomorrow another good day, Neander. Okay, good night. Up and at 'em! It's morning! Good morning, Neander. I do like how much of a routine this game has. Kind of does feel like making progress at a job or something like that, which normally doesn't happen in real life. And 3. Smiles go for miles. What do we got today, Chata? Ah, you two. Let me give you your assignment. Sentry duty. That's what we'll have you do today. Let's see if we can break 10k. Alright, they'll usually give us much more obvious answers, so I think that's gonna be Piplup. I actually don't know between Squirtle and Linoon. Probably Squirtle. Snorlax. No, Venusaur. Funny, they had Ivysaur as an option here. Whismur. Meowth. Wait, no, that could be Lucario. Snorlax? Actually, that could be Munchlax too. Hey, would you look at that? Barely over 10k. You've worked an honest day. Let me review your sentry duty performance. Your results were, well, perfect. Ah, yes, this is impressive. You've beaten the previous high score. Your effort will certainly be rewarded. The reward will be special, too. You two deserve an especially generous selection of rewards. Reviver seeds are good. Max Elixir is kind of a middling last reward there. It is kind of a complex security station, but what other options would they have had? I'm not sure what their alternatives would be. Alternatives would be. That was an awfully quick day. Well, a window would be a good idea. But they are built into a cliffside. For underground, I'm not sure how well that would work. Alright, for the schedule coming up this week, looks like it's mostly going to be the same, but we are not doing anything on Thursday. We will also be having a watch party on Tuesday. Cliffside House does sound dangerous, but this does seem to be built into a very sturdy part of the wall. A lot of stuff going on in Apple Woods. We'll just take whatever has the most things to do. Apple Woods it is. Let's try to gather a better team this time. Beedrill did nothing. Grimer's actually not a bad idea either. Huh. Beedrill's actually a bit weaker than Psyduck. That's interesting. Looks like Starly is once again our best idea. Probably for a little while. Proceed. Ah, but then we wouldn't get to do the gimmicky mini-games, James. But I do understand the point you're trying to make. Oh wait, that's why we had no money. We literally just spent it all on that recycle TM. Which is the most important one to have, so... Let's look with envy. Reflect is not something I'll be envious of. Oh. We'll take another Reviver Seed in case. And time to make up for all that lost food. An absolute favorite. So, white is for normal types, meaning gray is probably for steel types, correct? Oh, pretty nice. We're not gonna need to use charge very much. Just for whenever we come up against multiple enemies at the same time. It's physical attack, right? Isn't it typeless? None, and physical. Alright, we might have a shorter total duration stream. But before we depart one more time, let me go get one last refill on my tea, and we will return. Oh, but before I forget... There. Now we're ready, right when we get back. we return for probably our last expedition this evening, I will redeem that hydrate immediately. Ah. And we are off. Oh, right, we need to have Lilip along. Well, you all know how much effort Surskit's putting in. Now we proceed. I can't believe Scrunko's going to outpace me on the intelligence scale. If we don't find more yellow and brown gummies, that's going to be what happens. That's the ground type one, I believe. I'll be perfectly honest, my actual Scrunko in real life, he's not dumb. He's a little impulsive, but he seems to at least be competent. I wouldn't call him smart, I'd call him maybe slightly above average. He's not a big smarty smooth like my one of my previous cats used to be. But he's also not stupid. I think his biggest issue is sometimes he just doesn't try to balance himself. I did have a genius cat in the past. I actually discussed her in the VC one time. Eight, 9, and 10. Also, we gotta look for a Wooper, so until we find them, we will have to comb every single floor. Another orange so soon. Too lazy to put in effort when he doesn't have to. You know, I think that would actually make perfect sense. And that would explain why I get along with them so well. 2 peas in a pod. 2 folks of very like-minded stature. Looks like that is it for this floor. On to the next one we continue. That is kind of smart. Thing is, there's nothing that shows up that really requires him to be intelligent. He's decent at communicating. Usually if he wants something, he will loudly meow at me, and then run over to whatever he's currently needing. Only the one heal seed. I think we'll be okay. Poison wears off after a certain amount of time, I do believe. Well done. This one is mine. Or does poison last for the entire rest of the floor? I forget. They do say pets resemble their humans. Well, smart and lazy would be perfect then. Poison's lasting an awfully long while. Let's head to the next floor. That usually clears off a status effect. There we go. Well done. clear doesn't have any bonus for Scrunko. We're looking for white and orange with him. Also, I think there might be one for ghosts. I can't remember. What would clear be for? I do see y'all talking in the server. The whole thing is, I know y'all are confused right now, but do, bear with me. There is one little thing I wanted to explain in VC right after the stream was done. And it will completely make sense after I explain it, do not worry. It's just a little out of left field. But I would like if y'all could, stop discussing your confusion in the chat. Just because I might have to delete some messages later. And keeping less stuff in the chat would make it a bit easier. Oh, and the scheduled watch-along night would be tomorrow if that works with all of y'all. It's not schedule related specifically. Although if y'all wanted to watch something tonight, I suppose I could do it. I'll have to check with a few friends. Still no friend. That looks like that could be most of the rooms. It might not be all of them. We will double check. This one just leads back over here. There's a small chance there might be room over here. More than likely, though, it just doubles back to the rooms over here, which it does. So I guess whatever friend we're looking for will be a few floors up. It's entirely possible they generate multiples on the same floor, too. Welcome back, Slasher. Glad to see you. That's one destination floor. Clear you out. I love how Lilip just extends for an attack like that. Yeah, I imagine you've been playing Scarlet and Violet. How's that been? There's the Wooper. Does that do anything with the leap? Escort to Qingling. Okay, so that's the part that we're doing with the Lily. Red gummy because that does not help Scrunko. I've seen and or heard a lot of the new Pokemon evolutions and stuff like that. I really like that they finally gave us an electric fighting type, which is what I've been waiting on forever. It's tempting, genuinely tempting for that reason alone. Yeah, and as for the actual new designs, I think every single one of them's a winner. I haven't seen any new designs I don't really mesh with. Zeraora? I don't think it is. I know, because I was incredibly mad that we got a Zeraora that... Yeah, Zeraora is only electric. Even though it really should be a fighting type, given its whole gimmick is punching things. Yeah, it is very infuriating. I was hoping we could have gotten maybe a Mega Electivire would be really cool for an electric fighting type. But I guess we're over that hill now. I've been waiting for Electivire to be good again. Which, truth be told, Electivire was never actually that good. But a man can dream, can't he? It told us that Paris picked up a gummy. My favorite is Zapdos. Yeah, we probably want to avoid that happening again. Good thing we kept the Reviver Seeds. There's nothing on this floor, so... Greninja's another iconic choice. Now we have one task on each of the next few floors. Zoroark's pretty cool. I've actually, someone actually faked me out properly with, Zoroark one time. They switched in an Aegislash at a point in which an Aegislash would be appropriate. And then Aegislash used Flamethrower on my Ferrothorn, and I thought, that's not right. Stakataka is a funny guy. Thank you, I don't like it. Well, we might as well. We'll be on this floor for a bit. And a thank you. Yeah, Zoroark's pretty great. I wish it was a bit more viable. Team Preview kind of messes up quite a few things. I do like the whole idea of, yeah, getting to plan for something, since you can see your opponent's entire team. But I feel like that really ruins the surprise of a lot of things. I think one of the best Pokemon experiences you can have is pulling out a secret weapon. If they know you have a Zoroark, you double-layered mind game. Unfortunately. And I can't remember if we actually fought in, There's Grimer. I don't know if we actually fought in Exard, but it takes me a long time to get to a double-layered mind game. All my mix is single layer. Heck, even my, Gold Lewis mix is usually single layer. There's just a few genuine 50-50s in there. Assuming I can get a card dash cancel correctly. Yep, the good old-fashioned Layer 1 mix. I found out that apparently I've been playing Heihyun wrong basically this entire time. There's a specific sequence I need to do after a knockdown, which I hadn't been doing. Turns out you do want to basically save the mix-up for the very last hit of the ball. If, people know how to 4-1-4 to block your fireball mix-up. What you're supposed to do is have them wake up being hit at, or more accurately, blocking the first hit of the fireball. Then do 2K2S to push them back while they're low blocking. Then while they're still low blocking, hit them with the second hit of the fireball, which hopefully keeps them with the same crouch blocking hitbox. Then you can try to go for the 5H. If they're stand blocking, meaning if they are stand blocking when they get hit by a fireball in the middle of your mix, it makes it a lot harder to hit them with the overhead. Heihyun's 5H whiffs on crouchers, but makes it very, very telegraphed if they block the first hit standing. So it's apparently supposed to be block first hit, 2K2S, block second hit, and then you line them up for a low, high, or throw. I'm talking specifically about Guilty Gear. Aside from roguelikes, I am usually a fighting game player, although it's mostly just Guilty Gear. I forget, did we actually complete our objective? Yes, we did. Straight on to 10F we go. Celesteela is a really interesting choice. I don't know what my favorite Ultra Beast is. It might be Buzzwole just for being so funny. We could afford it. None of those boost our main 2, though. I think we can go ahead and hop out of here. And that should be all 4 completed. Thank you for rescuing Grimer. To show my thanks, I want you to have my brown gummy, which is what could really, really help us. Better than the blue or greens. Circuitry would have been my other potential choice for a favorite. Ooh, lots of rewards. We might actually get another, TM very, very soon. I guess they really want Skrunko to be the genius of this party, don't they? Aw, why not? Even though you're redundant with our other Anorith. Everyone, hold up. Ahem. Before we begin dinner tonight, I wish to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a... Well, spit it out already. Let's eat. The usual anger. Order. I must have order. Actually, wait, hold on. Just because I know a few of you haven't seen it. Because some of y'all aren't in the Discord. Okay, genuinely, this is probably my all-time favorite fan art that I've gotten so far. Actually, no, it might be the, that little guy might actually be my favorite. But this one's very, very close behind. Where is it? And those of y'all in the know already know exactly which one I am looking for. A gigantic thanks to Marky James as usual for this magnificent contribution. Which actually, that's Twitter banner worthy. I need to put that somewhere. I might have to get that on Actually, James, do you still have the file for this one? If If you still do, I will need to look up the aspect ratio for a Twitter banner and the YouTube banner. If we could bump the XNDR up to be level with my face for and don't do anything until we get the proper aspect ratio. I think this would actually make a really good YouTube or Twitter banner. I love it. It's actually no. Wait, you already did that. Never mind, James is psychic, cause he's just that good. We literally already have exactly what I would have been looking for. Yeah, James is gigantic brained. We already had both versions we would have needed. I'm sure the selection of the expedition members has been on everyone's minds. Our guildmaster has apparently made his final decisions. By golly, it's finally settled. The members will be announced at tomorrow morning's briefing. It's something to look forward to. Now, sorry to have kept you waiting. Without further ado, on your marks. Wait, no announcement. They just announced an announcement. It's making me sort of nervous. Oh, I know Chatbot said we shouldn't be too hopeful. After all, we didn't bring back any of those perfect apples that Wigglytuff loves so much. But after that, we did work really hard, didn't we? We've done the best we could. Even if we don't get picked, I don't regret a thing. I'm getting drowsy. Let's get some sleep. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's announcement. Okay, good night. This one was made or developed by Chunsoft, I believe. No regrets. Right, but if we're not chosen for the Skronko party, say hi. Hold on. We interrupt this heartfelt moment. Oh, that is a happy cat. Okay, hold on. This is actually kind of heart-wrenching with the BGM. Stop it. If we're not chosen for the exploration party, Skronko will be crushed emotionally. You hear that? You're going to be crushed emotionally. Skronko is trying so hard. I hope Skronko gets to go on the exploration. If we both get chosen for the expedition, that special ability I have may be useful then. Come to think of it, I haven't had any of those dizzy spells recently. I think it's a useful ability, but not being able to see those visions when I want to is frustrating. Thinking about everything too much will keep me from sleeping. I'd better get to sleep now, too. Good night, Skronko. I hope you get chosen tomorrow. There it is. Another time gear. This is the second one. 3 more time gears remain. I must have them. Don't do that. Anywho. Oh, why are you... No, not yet. I need to get food immediately once this is done, okay? I'll give you attention later. Anywho, that should be it for this evening. Tomorrow, I think, is a very good day for us to have our watch party. Stella lined up... Oh, what was it called? I already forgot what it was called. There was something we were going to be watching. Started with a P. I already forgot. Good night, Slasher. If you are interested in joining, we do have a Discord, after all. Pantheon, that's what it was. I remember it was like 8 letters long, and with a P. We'll be watching that in the Discord tomorrow evening. Other than that, we'll have generally the same thing that we've had for the past couple of weeks. Don't bump into that. Except we will not be streaming on Thursday, since that is Thanksgiving, and unfortunately, I happen to be an American. I will still post a schedule on the Discord and on Twitter. So, tomorrow is Dead Cells, Wednesday is Barony, Friday is a Guilty Gear stream, and we'll see about what development stuff I can do for Saturday. But we did discover the actual problem with my tablet is with the tablet pen. So until I get a replacement, I won't be able to do any tablet drawing. I might be able to get away with just drawing by mouse for whenever we get to our, probably will be a pixel art stream. Or, we might just do, Yomi Hustle on Saturday. That game's been getting a lot of traction, and I'd love to stream it. In fact, that would have actually been my Friday choice if we didn't have a new tournament. Anywho, I'll see you all gladly tomorrow. Class is dismissed for those of you who do not intend on meeting in the VC soon. Let's go ahead and see just who is streaming right now. Top priority to any fellow Pokemon enjoyers happening right now. Oh, well, we do have an answer there, don't we? Actually, we have 2 answers. But I don't like Kaji. He's a scummy Axel main. Instead, we'll talk to the very, very based Giga Chad. What kind of raid do we do? We'll just do a good old-fashioned... Go ahead and give Moody a Giga Chad raid, because he happens to also be a Gold Lewis enjoyer. And I will see you all tomorrow for Dead Cells, in which I damn sure will be trying my hardest to finally beat that 5 BC boss. We might be rotating a lot of games very, very soon. Appropriately, with the end of one month and start of another. Do keep in tune. I will probably put a, stream suggestion vote up very, very soon. Thank you everyone for your attendance. Class is dismissed.